Let's go to the KUAM News Zoom room where I'm sure her village has seen its share of crime. Mayor Louise Rivera joins us. Good morning, Mayor. Long time. Unmute.
Hopefully, good morning,
Yeah,
Chris and
day.
Good
and
morning.
everybody else.
Good morning,
Good
Mayor.
morning.
Thanks for joining us. Let's just kind of start there. How has crime been in your villages? You know, now we're in P-Core 3 and everybody's going everywhere all the time.
Yes, there are a lot of things happening here, and I'm just happy to say that we have an awesome neighborhood crime watch. We also have team members, around the area. We've been catching people walking around meddling, checking car doors or if they're open. So, again, we ask everyone to please make sure that, your cars are locked, because even just kids walking by to and from the basketball court and, walking to the store, we're seeing them just reach out and, check a door of a vehicle to see if it's open. So we continue to look out for one another, be vigilant all over the neighborhood, and I just must say that I would like to thank all the neighbors and residents out there that care and are part of our neighborhood crime watch chat, and to thank them just for helping look out for one another. So, and again, I mean, we're just finding ways to to help educate these individuals, to know that they should respect other people's private property, and it is not okay to just go in and take whatever they want or touch, other people's belongings, their vehicles alone, and then, but there's even those that are going into people's garage and just grabbing what they want.
Wow.
It's just unacceptable. And we're very fortunate that there are people out there that have cameras and, allowing us to see who these individuals are and, to catch them and, we go out and try to, get them to stop.
Right.
And just,
speaking of stopping, Mayor, I want to ask you about that Jerry Kitchen thing, because I haven't had you on. And so we had Sergeant Paul Tapau on, and he said that, they're re-interviewing the witnesses. But, as the mayor, what have you heard about it? And have you heard from the owner? And
yeah, I was told that it was imprudent driving.
Yeah, that's
That's
what.
it.
Yeah, that's what everybody was told. I did want to though follow up on you because we never really got a chance to talk to you after the 1 year commemoration of the first 3 cases of COVID on Guam. But you actually had been one of the mayors that we had spoken to also frequently mainly about the topic of the communication with mayors being informed of the what's the response and also really bringing to light the need for a homeless shelter. And so here we are, preparing to reopen the island to travelers on May 1st. And we don't know if that's going to come with, the lifting of the state of public health emergency. But that was the whole reason for the creation of the homeless shelters, because we were in that state of a public health emergency. And so I don't know if it's lifted, what will happen to the global dorms. And we did speak with Sarah Thomas Nedadog a few weeks back regarding maybe transitioning from this one shelter at global dorms to like mini shelters or something
right.
Out in the villages. Have you heard anything?
Well, our representative for the Mayor's Council of Guam representing us is Mayor Robert Hoffman. And I've been working with him in regards to individuals that need to be placed. However, there are just some individuals that don't want to go to these dormitories, the homeless shelters, because they don't want to follow the rules. So, you see those that are in real need, that need to protect their families, take care of their children, and really needing a place to sleep and be safe and take a good shower and stuff. And then there's others that they just want to wander and roam the streets freely.
So
They may,
no, is that a no? You haven't heard anything,
so no definite on placing of these little shelters.
or anything to plan forward, other than the OHAP office, like.
There were suggestions floating around about having little container homes placed in different areas, for those that may be in need of it in case they become homeless due to a fire or any emergencies,
Mm.
that we can have a place for them to stay temporarily. And so but that has not been it wasn't set in stone. It was just I heard it through conversation, it just briefly.
What about businesses, Mayor Mann? You got like the biggest business district under your watch, Tamuning-Tumon-Harmon, right? And so, and just going around Tamuning, running errands, it's like we're back to normal already. What has the conversation been from just the businesses in your villages?
Well, there, of course, everyone's trying to get back to normalcy. So it's just a matter of following protocol, making sure that everybody is adhering to the executive order. And of course, I mean, because even with church mass going on, it gets crowded. I met the director there at St. Anthony one Sunday, and we were concerned about the number of people going in and making sure that everyone stays safe and continue to do the social distancing, the temperature checks, and sanitizing. So yeah, so when we do drive around and we see the crowds, we also get a lot of calls, to make sure that we are reminding people to adhere to the rules and continue to social distance so that we can all stay safe and not spread anything that we can't see.
Are they doing okay though with the capacity limits? So it's like 50 and 75% for the different businesses. Is that what you hear, Mayor?
Um, well, I know a lot of businesses are they're trying to open, but then there's those that close down, and so
That's right,
um,
Mayor. There's just let me break in. There's two in your village. There's Tyro Sushi, which is closing at the end of the month in a few days, and then Oishi Curry House is also closing.
yeah, I know there are several businesses, other businesses as well that have closed down because of this. So again, any assistance that they're able to apply for, we're hoping that there's something for them to bring them back, and get them back on their feet. Um, I know that even with our senators are working on legislation that will help that. So we're here. And if they bring it to my attention, like if there's something they need, or how we can even like do temporary stuff like food trucks, or I'll reach out into the community to help these businesses. We'd like to do that, but we won't know unless they tell us.
Mm.
Have you been contacted regarding preparation for the reopening of travel for May 1st, of cleanups or anything going on?
Um, Cleanups. Well, we have had several cleanups going on together with the Rotary clubs. We have Bank of Guam. We have volunteers with different church groups. Then there's even different businesses that are coming out, that want to help paint and just do service to the community. so for the community. And so we just had our farm to families food distribution. A great group came out to help. So there's a lot of things going on. Trying to help the families in the community. Because of COVID, and then also those that just want to serve. So even like for different holidays that are, we usually have the big annual Easter egg hunt and stuff. There's people that are coming out, they want to do the cleanup together, like with an egg hunt. So that everyone's trying to be creative, one way or the other. And we're hoping to finalize all that the information so that we can send it out to all of you.
Nothing from Island-wide Beautification Task Force?
Okay. I haven't spoken to them in a while since we were doing the bus stops for the opening of the school. But I will be in touch with them soon again because there are businesses that are coming back that want to continue to sponsor. There's some businesses that have been out of touch, and then their bus stop got painted over. But so they're coming back to let us know that they would still like to continue on with the program. So I'm going to be reaching out to the beautification task force in regards to that.
All right.
Right on.
Well, thanks, Mayor.
Yeah, Mayor, it's been good catching up with you. Go ahead.
Aren't you gonna ask about the dogs?
Yeah, I was actually going to ask about the dogs. But then I was thinking, like, does Tamuning have stray dogs?
Yeah, we have a very aggressive team that's been out there catching dogs, and so far for the few days that we did have with them, we've caught a total of 62 dogs.
What?
2 dogs and 2 cats.
How many cats?
Only 2 cats,
Did
and they
they-
were pregnant. So
Oh,
they can give birth safely up there at game.
right.
And the whole thing about spade and neutering, that's a big thing. So that will help the stray population decrease if we get these animals spayed and neutered.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, where did you send all 62 dogs?
It goes up to gain. Again, like today, they called me because we have the 2 adult dogs and 10 puppies today that we're supposed to bring up there. So they told me they're gonna call me as soon as they make space available. And I just got the call saying that on the message that they will accept our dogs today at 3.
Wow.
That's on top of the 62?
Oh, that's part of the 62.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, Mayor, 62 stray dogs. Like, what part of your villages did you get most of these dogs from?
Well, we have some that are here in Tamuning, and then I think majority of the group came from the Harmon area.
Oh, that's why. Because there's a dog out here that I always feed, but he didn't come by the last couple days.
Didn't like your food.
Yeah, probably didn't like my cooking. See what I got to do with it here, Mayor? Thank you, Mayor. What about stray chickens? We had Mayor Alleg on, and he said that there are also people rounding up stray chickens.
Okay. And if
Thanks,
if
Mayor.
All
anyone
right.
catch animals, catch it and then give us a call.
Okay.
It's easier that way. If you're friendly with the dog or the cat, and you can catch it. If it's a nuisance and tow your cars in your yard, catch it and then call us. Okay.
All right.
Let's work together.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mayor.
thank
Okay, have a good weekend. Esther.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.